makes the transition into back-to-school mode, there are potentially some stresses that can happen when you start up a new routine. Relationship expert Dr. Patty Ann Tublin is here with how to cope with those stresses. Doctor, thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Great to be here.
So,
good afternoon.
Back-to-school time is upon us. How do you get the kids ready? They're very excited, but that could come with some anxiety sometimes.
Sure. So really, it's important to get the kids and the parents ready. Okay. So first we'll talk about the kids, because it's stressful for everyone. So the first thing I would suggest is be aware of the signs for the child to let you know that they're stressed or worried or anxious. So for younger children, they might not be able to tell you they're worried, but they might get a tummy ache or a headache or not be able to sleep. So be aware of that. Middle school kids might let you know they're concerned, and teenagers just might grunt a little bit less or a little bit more, right? So what you want to do is to help them verbalize their concern and say, you know, you just don't seem like yourself. Are you concerned about anything going on with school? Is there anything about school that you'd like to talk about? Sure. And encourage them in that way, okay? Then what you want to do is you want to normalize that concern and say, you know, new beginnings are scary for everybody.
Good point.
Let them talk about that a little bit. And then, this is really important, remind them of a time when they were anxious or nervous about a transition before in their life. And remind them how they overcame that fear and how it ended up being great, but they grew from it, but only because they entered a new territory. So you want to help them get a little comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So as a parent, you just have to be aware, pick up on their cues, maybe physically, and then talk to them about what's causing that.
And normalize it. Normalize the fear. Don't say, oh, don't be silly, it'll be great. Yeah. Because then they'll just learn to close up.
Right, and you don't want that to happen. And for parents, it's a very emotional time, especially if you have younger kids going off to school. I know, I fight back tears for preschool. I mean, is that normal?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
It is very normal, Teresa. It's very normal. What you want to do as a parent, you really are in charge of trying to help with the transition, okay? And I think the best way you can do that is to be as organized as you can with yourself and the activities that your kids are doing. For example, this always worked for me. I always got up a little bit earlier before everybody else in the house so I could get myself organized and I could be awake. If you give the kids lunch money, maybe put it out the night before. Or if you don't want to, and if you make their lunch and the kids want it fresh or you want it fresh, you don't want to make it the night before, at least have the ingredients ready in the refrigerator, or at least know what you're going to give them.
Yeah, it's all about the prep in the morning, right?
It's all about
rushed.
Exactly, and know where, you know, have a system for where the backpack goes so you can grab it running out the door. So the best thing you can do is for yourself and for your children. Be organized, don't feel like the sky is falling, because that will feed into your anxiety and the kids' anxiety.
Chaos never works,
you're the bellwether.
I like the sound of that. A trial run, right? That could always work too. Get ready. Go to bed earlier the night before.
Yeah, yes, with the going to bed earlier the night before. But I know some professionals talk a lot, like do a week ahead of time. 2 or 3 days, it's good.
There you go. All right, Dr. Patty Ann, thank you so much for being here. We are ready for the school year. And where can we find you on social?
So you can follow me on Twitter at Dr. Patty Ann. I'm on Instagram at Dr. Patty Ann Tublin. I'm on Facebook. Just look Dr. Patty Ann and have a great school year. It's exciting. Learn new things. Grow. It's all good.
We are ready. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.